Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics taking on. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the A's jump in front. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. And a foul ball. Ray. A former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone. 1-2. That's out to center field. Bleday settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Seiya Suzuki.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fast over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out. Runner at second. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. And a breaking ball misses outside. Langoliers with a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Suzuki, the runner at second with one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Out to short, Adames. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Kodai Senga. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's deep. And it hits the fence. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Out number 3. Giants go down quietly. And we're back. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Ray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
In the air, right field. Yastrzemski sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Ji-Hwan Bae now at the plate. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Hit in the air. Left field. Ramos. He makes the grab. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now, Stephen Kwan. He's already homered in this game. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramos drifts towards it, nabs it, and that is that. The A's strand 1, but they hold it. Bottom of the second. Here's Elliot Ramos. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Wilmer Flores stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fought off foul. Oh, great stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Senga ready to fire now. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. Adames
matched a homer in his last game. And that one is in for a strike at 95. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump. One that lasts for 7.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet barehand play like that? That was amazing.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's going to have to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. That one is gone. His second homer of this series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers rips that one to right. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the A's. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep. And
oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here, but they strike for 3 in the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Bailey, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Here's the 0-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. This is J.J. Bleday. Ball one there.
Ball low.
And no one can get there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fitzgerald takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's the strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that one is gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Yastrzemski in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edmonds slings to first. Got the out. Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time. And that's outside.
No strikes.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the back of the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. One away. Next up for the A's, Ji-Hwan Bae. Fly to left his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Ramos on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the fourth, now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That one fouled off. The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. One out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air to left center. Clark on the move to the gap and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And here is Matt Chapman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering down in the dirt. Stays alive. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Second baseman Tommy Edman.
Ray back to work. And that one hammered. Lede ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to Flores. Out number 2. Seiya Suzuki up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Shea Langoliers.
Yeah!
Throw to second, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter now, Willy Adames. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And now 1 and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Not close with that one. And 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And he gets tied up right there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tristan Beck.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Langoliers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Fly ball center field. Yastrzemski pulls it in on the run. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Sean Jelly getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller getting cranked up as well. Up the middle. Fitzgerald. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Now it's the DH. Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Yoshida, in his 3rd season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's back here in San Francisco, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's too high. And that's in the dirt.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Glove flip for one, and two. In time to first for the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
The 1-1. And fouled off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Yastrzemski on third with two out. Hard liner. Fair ball. Runner from third comes across, and now they trail by one. The relay to second, but he's in there easily. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deep
Manager out of the dugout. Riley O'Brien taking over on the mound.
pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Just missed. Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1-2, the count.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Ji-Hwan Bae. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in. Ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1-2.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kwan at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The other way, base hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Out to short. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The A's strand 1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that skips into dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Bangs off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly.
Line and a base hit into right. Lede rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Throws. Save.
That was a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Struck him out looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fitzgerald headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. They've got the lead 6-5. So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
That one misses in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Matt Chapman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Kim with the throw to first. That'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the Camilo Doval.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Clark in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Walker warming up as well. That's in there. And a count 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
1-2.
And down on strikes. And one out now.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Suzuki in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
3-0.
Clips the corner, and the count is 3-1. And that one finds its way through. So a man at first. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Here's the run scoring. Something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Off the catcher and rolls away.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see.
Now this is through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Grounds one to short. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. Tying run at the plate. That's outside.
That's
2 balls, no strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Tap foul at the plate. The tying run at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's now 8-7.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Couldn't get any.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Randy Rodriguez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Bay swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it...
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the back here at Oracle Park. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brooks Raley.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
That one missing inside.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for San Francisco, J.J. Bleday. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 2 now. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Line drive, 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
On the ground. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This one smacked out to left center. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the A's, Tommy Edman. Here's the pitch, runner on the move, and he pops up the bunt, reaching for it, makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Denzel Clark with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one ripped. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 9-8 ball game. Back after this. And we're back. Leading off. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Mason Miller.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving. No outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Ramos, the next to hit, takes outside. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
Tying run at the plate. Would have been low. And now 3-1. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So up next, Wilmer Flores.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 9-9.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Adames in the box now. Takes strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki settles under this one, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and we've got new inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Rodriguez back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swung on, belted. Lede going back. And he goes airborne to make the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
And it finds its way through for a hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. 1 down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the A's. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Up the middle, Adames. On to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The RBI back here in San So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Yuki Matsui.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the tying run at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that is out of play. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, Bay. And they're down to their last out. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. Trying to deliver as the hero. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. And that's down and away.
That's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Athletics. And we'll be about to get started here. And getting to start, Yu Darvish. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Darvish kicks, delivers. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. And an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through.
Runner on the go. And he grounds one back up the middle, touches the bag for one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Next up for the A's, Masataka Yoshida. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw, save. And a rope into center field, base hit. The run comes across and the A's score first. It's 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
And now Jung-Hoo Lee. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Yoshida at second. Lee on at first with nobody out. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out.
You can see they're continuing to try to apply pressure on this pitcher who struggled a little bit. But the problem is you get caught right there. You're helping him out. You're giving him an out that he struggled to get. You want to maintain those base runners. Let some of those guys coming up to the plate that got some pop, can hit the ball in the gap, drive in a couple of more runs.
Line drive and a base hit knocks in a run. comes Tommy Edman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Liner, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Harry Ford up next for the A's. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And a foul ball. And ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
To short, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To second, and he's safe.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Rob Refsnyder will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. Off balance feet. Here's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 runs for him here. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch just misses.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitter.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Slider squirts away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
That just misses, and that is ball 1. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Shea Whitcomb. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Ji-Hwan Bae. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one called a strike. It's 0-1. Bae getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been on a terrific run at the plate. Hitting runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Whitcomb gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging. Went back to the slurve, and it was the right choice. Masataka Yoshida up next for the A's. On the ground at first. Gets to it with a slide. There's one.
Got him. That's
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Caught him looking for the K. And now, Nolan Shotwell. First offering, and it just misses. One out, base is empty. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So here's Wade now. A single his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. And there's a strike. Base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Two on, two outs.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Darvish delivers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fouls it back with two strikes. Wade, the lead runner, it's fairly deep to right field. Ref Snyder squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Soriano back to work. That's down and in.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Seiya Suzuki up next for the A's. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Paris sizing this one up. They got it for out number two. Two outs, base is empty. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. RBI single his last time up. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go. And we're back. Here is Moncada. There's the strike. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Taylor Ward now at the plate. Ball one there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Well struck right field. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. Next offering is down low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And a slider misses down and away. Got him. That pays his 3rd of the game.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Moore in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now it's going to be Harry Ford. First pitch misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Out towards left center. Ward sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harris measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick
1-1
back in 2019. And now it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fouled off. He was late. The A's leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To third. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely. 1 out. Runner at second. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Shanuel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Neto in the box now, takes strike one. A's leading by a run.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. It's softly on the ground left side. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning. Angels get one on this double. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Bay batting with one down, takes a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next offering way off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Base knock, center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. And that one almost hit him.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Darvish back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Runner takes off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's going to be Taylor Ward, 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one outside. 1-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Glove side, but it gets through. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the
swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3. Now a chance for Christian Moore. Grounded to third, could be two. Steps on the bag for one, and that's two. So one run in the inning on this base hit. And we're back, bottom of the sixth. And here's the first baseman, Seiya Suzuki. Foul ball there.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland up and throwing. Neris also getting ready. That one is hammered right field. Raging back towards the wall. Way back out of here. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-3. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Stephen Kwan. Throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Lined into right. Dives and he can't hang on. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. In the air out to center. Paris brings it in with a nice running grab.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Fouled off left side. On the ground. First. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 4th. We go to the Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dane Dunning.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope. Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. New pitcher on now, Brock Burke.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball. And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Paris under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ji-Hwan Bae. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
He swings and fouls one off. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one lifted to left. Ward sizing it up. And that is that. Ready to begin the 8th. Shintaro Fujinami will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside low. Now 2-0. Swing and a chopper. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now Yoan Moncada. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Soler in the box now. Takes strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It's gone. And now they're out in front. It's 7-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Kyron Paris.
Nope,
that's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive set.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Paris on at second with 2 down. This to third. Fair ball. Coming home. Can't glove it cleanly. He will score. Still able to fire over. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Wade at the plate and takes high there. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Outside. And it's 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that holds the runner at third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. And they'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Next up for the A's, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. And that one sliced foul. The Athletics down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses inside, and the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland appears to be getting loose. Bachman getting loose as well. And he boots it. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome. Tomoyuki Sagano gets the ball now. Popped up right side. He's got it. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. One down, base is empty. And foul ball. That one just misses. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And delivers outside. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first with one gone. Scott Kingery up to him. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Moncada leads off first with one away. Just off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
In the dirt, and it's 3-2. That one ripped left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Jorge Soler calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And a foul ball. Close one doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Hunter Strickland. 25th appearance of the year for him. Edman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Harry Ford up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. The Angels leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here is Shea Whitcomb. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a